For example, I have a guy who funds most of my flips. We have a great relationship together. When I call him up and say, hey, I bought a property, it's 500 grand, it closed in 3 weeks. Can you give me 500 grand? He says, Matt, no problem. Click.
My name is Matt Piche, AKA the Fruitful Investor. I grew up in a middle-class family and all I've ever wanted was freedom. By the age of 30, I became a self-made multi-millionaire, all from real estate investing. Follow me on my journey to travel the world when I want, where I want, while continuing to build a killer real estate business. Let's get it.
What's up, Fruitful Investors? In this video, I'm gonna teach you how you can flip 3 houses a month or more and what your business structure needs to look like if you wanna handle this type of volume. So you guys probably know from following me for a while, but in the past year or two, I've switched my direction to mostly flipping deals and kind of easing off on the buy and hold rental properties. I talked a lot about this in the past videos of why I'm kind of doing this, but in this video, I'm gonna talk strictly on how your business needs to look like in order to handle this type of volume. So I've kind of got a good system going. It's working really well. I also hang out and network with a lot of other big flippers in the area. This chart just keeps falling all the time. You know, as a multimillionaire, you think I'd spend like 20 bucks on a flip chart, but I ain't doing it. I ain't doing it. All right, so I'm gonna teach you what your business structure needs to look like in order to flip these many deals and handle this much volume. Number one, you need off-market deals. So what that means is you're going to seller direct. I'm gonna put deals with a Z because it's sexy. So you need off-market deals. What that means is we're not buying flips off MLS. It ain't gonna work. Especially right now in 2020 in most of North America and where I am, especially in Canada, Southwestern Ontario, you ain't getting no deals off MLS. You'll find good properties for buy and hold rentals, cool. But if you want flipping deals at a low value, it ain't gonna happen off MLS. So your deals must be off market. How do we do that? Matt, it sounds cool, but it sounds hard. It is very, very hard. But if you have the right system in place, it's not that hard. What you need, number two, a website. So basically it's like a We Buy Houses website. I'm sure you've seen them all over the place. Just go into Google, type in We Buy Houses. You'll see a ton of them. It could be like I buy Fort Myers, Florida homes, I buy Cincinnati homes, etc. So just kind of put the title of your name so people know that you're there. So your website's that, but why we do this is because people can go and see testimonials. Like I got some of those on my website with past sellers I've done business with, just to show like I'm a real home buyer, not screwing people, right? So we got videos educating them. Maybe you did property walkthroughs. I always do that when I flip a house. I'll bring the phone in. I'm like, hey guys, I just bought this property. Check it out. This seller was down on his luck. He needed a quick closing. I gave it to him, etc. Right? So there's a ton of videos like that. You could have a form on there for them to fill out so that if they are interested in selling to you, it kind of says like, what's your address? How much work does it need? Do you need to sell quick, etc. I can spend hours on this aspect alone. You can go do that on your own time. Just type in We Buy Houses websites on YouTube. I'm sure you'll go down the rabbit hole like I did, but they're all kind of similar. You see one, you've seen them all. But you need a website so sellers can go over there, check it out, see that you're real, see that you're legit, and then maybe they'll call you and say, I got a house to sell, come check it out. That's what we want, right? So you want a website. Number three, how else do we get deals? How else do we get these off-market deals? We do, what I do also, flyers. So these are very, very basic, and I wanna highlight that right here. So they just say, dear homeowner, my name's Matt, I'm a real estate investor in the area and I buy 3 to 4 homes a month in your area. I'm looking to buy more homes. Are you looking to sell? I don't charge commissions. I don't charge fees like my dirty realtors do. I'm a realtor. I don't do that. I just buy it cash, easy peasy. I close whenever you want, etc. Very, very basic wording. And the reason why I want to emphasize this is that the shittier it looks, that's even a word, the shittier it looks, the better. What happens, do you think, when people get realtor flyers in their mailbox? It's all colorful, it's got a nice family picture on it, and they're like, I'll sell your house in 2 days. What do you think most people do with those colorful flyers? You guessed it. Right into the recycling bin. Ah, another fucking realtor in the bin. What happens when they get my shitty blank white flyer? It looks so crappy. The homeowner grabs and goes, what the hell is this? They actually read it and then they think in the garbage or I'm gonna call, but at least they read it. because it's so crappy and so eye-catching, they have to read it. So you can find a bunch of flyer samples online as well. I'm not gonna give you all my tricks, man. I can't give you everything, not for free. So go check that out. There's a ton of examples on flyers online, but just keep it simple. If you have this big essay on there, it's like a whole page, nobody's gonna read that, man. It's gotta be quick. Marketing's gotta be quick, eye-catching. And the way I do it is a shitty ass looking flyer. All right, number 4, what else do we got? How else can we find off-market deals? Online ads. So what I mean by that is Facebook ads. That's kind of like my favorite because Facebook is so creepy that I can target people like insanely, exactly who I want, what areas, what neighborhoods even maybe. In the States, you guys are more lucky. You can really peel down on how much income level people make. We don't get that in Canada. We're not that creepy. We're still pretty creepy, but I can find out the age group, what they're searching for. So I put in the thing, if people are searching for how to sell their house, divorce, bankruptcy, death, funeral homes, I know it gets pretty dark, but if people are looking for those things in my area, Facebook's gonna catch that. And when they go on Facebook, they're gonna get my ad and they're gonna see I buy houses cash with no shitty realtor fees. I'm always picking on the realtor because I am one. And they're gonna go, oh damn, this guy specializes in buying homes in my area and doesn't charge fees. He closes whenever I want. I might give him a call, okay? That's how we do Facebook ads. And by the way, those videos I said I do when I go through, when I'm done renovating, the house is all nice and staged. I go through, I say, hey, this seller needed to sell. I bought it, check it out, right? I put those videos, you guessed it, on the Facebook ads. Well, what else we're doing? We're doing Google ads, right? I can spend hours on all these too, guys, but like you can figure these out and just do more research. Google ads, what else can we do for online ads? What else do I got here? What else do I do? You got YouTube ads. I don't really do those, but right, some sellers like to chill on YouTube. These two are my favorite, and really for me, I'll just be straight up, kind of giving a lot away here, but I really focus on the Facebook ads mostly, okay? By the way, if you guys are in my area, don't even bother, honestly. Like we got this thing, we're just bumping this out. Go somewhere else. It's not even worth it. Some people follow me and they're from here. What, I gotta say it. All right. They're my clients though, so it doesn't matter. All right, number 5. What else do you need? Okay, so now that you're finding the deals, you got some deals, you got the Facebook ads, the flyers, the website, things are rolling, people are calling you. Now you actually gotta buy them. You need money. How are you gonna do that? Private lender. I'm assuming that most times that you're finding these private deals is because you wanna flip, right? If you wanna get good rental properties, like you'll find some of the off-market deals, but really focus on MLS. Sometimes, because most times, because we can pick the exact areas that we want. When we're getting all these random deals, we don't know where they're coming from. They could be in any neighborhood. If we're looking for quality rental properties, our level of quality must be higher. So that's why I still, to this day, I'm buying a ton of rental properties, even though I say I want to slow down, I'm still buying a lot of them off MLS because I can choose exactly what I want, where I want, and they're gonna be good quality. I'm gonna keep them for 3 to 5 years. I can afford to pay realtor prices, market value for those long-term holds. If I'm doing flips, I cannot do that. I gotta buy them under market value. In case things change, in case expenses go up on the flip that I didn't foresee, I got a buffer there. I'm not gonna lose my shirt, okay. But private lenders are very important because I'll just put easy, number 1. For example, I have a guy who funds most of my flips. We have a great relationship together. When I call him up and say, hey, I bought a property, it's 500 grand, it closed in 3 weeks. Can you give me 500 grand? He says, Matt, no problem. Click. I'm not going to the banks and dealing with, can I have your T1 general, sir? Can I have your tax return? Can I have the utility bills on all 30 of your properties? Oh my fucking God. I don't have time for that. I got to make deals. I'm out there building my business. I don't have time for this shit. That's why I deal with private lenders specifically on the flips. I don't have time. I'm moving, I'm going too fast. So I call them up, I need 500K in 2 weeks. You good? Oh yeah, I'm good. Click, end of conversation, on to the next. So private lenders are good for that because they're easy, they're flexible, right? The banks aren't flexible. Show me this, show me that, give me this, give me that. These guys are like, I watched you on YouTube. I trust you. That's exactly what my private lenders do. I know you. I hang out with you at real estate investing meetings. I see you on YouTube. I've seen the deals you flipped with my money on YouTube. You're good. I trust you, Matt. Another reason why I do YouTube and pump social media marketing so much. Check the links below on how you can do that. I'm not gonna talk about that in this video, but because of my reputation, because of my branding through videos and online marketing, my private lenders say, no problem, Matt, here's the money. If you're just starting off and you're asking Joe, the private lender, for the first time, he might ask for a couple things. Can I register the mortgage on a couple of your properties? Maybe your primary residence so you don't fuck me? Can I do this? Can I do that? There's a couple things they might do. My guys are like, Matt, you're good, man. Click next. So that takes time, but that's also why you need to do the social media and the videos. You know, I talk about that all the time. It's for this. It's not just for the long-term holds, it's also for the flips and just growing my business, okay? So you got the money figured out. You're getting the deals from the marketing. You got your private money guys locked up, cool. Now we can actually start renovating these properties and closing on deals. So what do you need to do now? You need a renovation system. You guys know I'm big on this. All of my properties look the exact same, every single flip. Why? Because I specialize in one specific area solely, number one, so I know what my ideal customer wants in my local area. They want modern, they want HGTV looking magazine kind of houses, right? If I'm investing everywhere in this country town, they might want more farm style house. That's what they like. If I'm investing in cottage areas, they're gonna want pine on the ceilings in a more warm cottage style. I don't have time for that, okay? But that's just me. I like it simple and boring. I like one system that just works every damn time. So you know I use the same floors in every single flip, the same marble backsplash every single flip, the same quartz countertop, the same sink, vanities, paint colors, you got it. It's a renovation system. Easy, keeps things super easy, but the biggest thing, especially in flips, what do you think the most important thing is? You might have saw it. Speed. Speed, speed, speed. We gotta bang through these properties because when we're flipping, it's higher risk. The markets can change. We can go into recessions very easily in about a month or two. And this video is released probably after the big thing. I'm not gonna say it, the video will get demonetized, but we had a big random incident that kind of sent us into a possible recession. I can't risk that with flips, so I gotta be quick. That's how we flip properties in 30 days, 45 days kind of max on our single family flips. In and out, boom, boom, boom. I got the renovation system. My contractors have done this so many times, I don't even have to go through the property. They know, oh, Matt's gonna want that blue wall over there. I know the floors are gonna be that kind again. I know the kitchen's gonna be this. I know I'm gonna have to do that marble backsplash over there, etc. They know the system, they know what to expect. It keeps things boring, 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 and simple. And you make money in the boring. You don't make money in the fun, I'll tell you that. Okay, so we got the rental system down. That's what you need to do. Figure out what your ideal customers want in your area that you're looking to flip. Make a renovation system, spend some time on it. Once you got it down, it is so easy, okay? Step number 7, you're banging out so many houses now. Now you're doing 3, 4, 5 flips a month. You can't possibly be managing all of these deals. You're too busy. You're raising money, you're shooting videos to build your brand, to get more money. You're looking at deals, you're putting offers in. You can't be managing 3, 4, 5 deals at once every single month. Too much. So what do you gotta do? Hire a project manager. So I recently hired one about, I don't know, 5, 6 months ago. Game changer. I was doing everything I just said, plus being a full-time busy realtor. So I specialize only with investors in my area. I was insanely busy while trying to manage 3, 4 flips at once. And I was doing it. I was doing it all, but I was losing time. Now I hired a project manager. It just keeps things easy. Again, I keep writing the word easy, don't I? That's what it's all about. You want to build a system, want to build a business that has systems in place to keep it all easy. So the project manager now goes, and because I do the same boring flip every time, she knows exactly what vanity to order, what cabinets to order, what marble tile, what paint color, etc. So when we buy a house, I walk through it now at the very beginning with her, the contractors, and I say, this is what's going here. We're gonna rip this kitchen out, we're gonna rip this wall out, etc., etc., etc. I leave, she takes over for the whole time. I come back at the very end when the staging's done. I do a video with my guy, for you guys. I do a video for the listing. I list on MLS, I'm out of there. I really only see it now at the beginning and at the end. The whole middle, she's managing the whole middle. So what does that mean for me? It means I have more time to do what? Figure out all the leads I got coming in, talking to the sellers, which again, that'll be outsourced soon. But for now, I can still handle that inflow. Right? So I'm talking to sellers, I'm going to the houses, I'm putting the offers on, I'm negotiating, I'm getting the deals. I lock up the deal with my private lender, cool. I close on it, Melissa, let's go in the house. I tell her what's what. Cool, she takes it over. Fantastic project manager. Keeps the business super easy. So it just allows me more time to close more deals and do what's important for me. Your job as a real estate investor is to spend time raising money and putting offers on properties. That's your sole job. If you find yourself doing all these other things, which you'll have to do at the very beginning, right? I'm not gonna say you can do this on like the first month of launch, but what you wanna get to is that's your sole job. Branding, speaking at events, raising money, those are all tied together, and making offers and closing on deals. That's your main 2 jobs. Everything else eventually should be outsourced, okay? Number 8, what we got? The last one here, which is what I'm kind of getting onto. Build an acquisition team. My writing's so messy, guys, but just listen to what I'm talking about. Build an acquisition team. So as I said, eventually, once I keep hammering down this market in my area, I'm gonna get way more deals coming in, phone calls, web forms. I can't handle all that inflow. I'm getting an acquisition manager, which I already have lined up because we're ready to just fucking launch and kick ass in my area. They'll be taking all the phone calls, all the seller phone calls, cool. They're gonna weed out the people on the phone. I got the script, I know exactly what to say. I'm gonna teach them what to say so we can weed out to see who's serious before we can go out. A lot of mistakes investors make is they'll go to every house. Hey, I saw your ad. I'm selling a house at 123 Main Street. Can you come check it out? Sure, I'll be there in 2 seconds. I used to do that too. Then when I got there, the house is like fully pimped out, renovated. I'm like, dude, I can't buy this house. Like, there's no money for me to make. And you want realtor values like every seller wants? Of course I want the most money I can get. You're not the seller for me. So I got the whole script. So we know how to weed these people out. They're gonna do all that. They're gonna say, Matt, I talked to 20 people on the phone today, right? One of them might be a deal. That's kind of how it works. So I'll go to the house then, for now, and close that deal because I know how to close. I want to make sure it's closed. Eventually, they're going to do that too. They're going to take all the phone calls and they're going to go to the house and close the deal and say, Matt, I just bought your house today. Then all I do is eventually I'll just go to the beginning. When I close on it, I don't even have to see it. I trust my team. They'll tell me I bought the house. Cool. When I close on it with my money guy, then I'll go through, tell everybody what to do, take this wall out, do this, do that, paint that color there. I'll come back at the end, do the listing video, shoot the videos, and then that's it. On the next one. Okay, so that's how we build a system. I think I did this in like, what, 16 minutes? Not bad. This could have been like an hour video, but I just want to give you the more context. I know you're busy and you want to watch more videos probably. But go back and watch it over a couple times because I just gave you like a ton of value. When I do coaching sessions with people that pay me $500 or more, this is honestly what they'll get sometimes. So I just gave it to you for free. Watch the video, learn it over. This is the exact system I'm using, and all of my friends who flip properties, they're using pretty much the same system as well. So that's how you build a business to flip multiple properties a month so you can finally live the goddamn life that you want. If you learn this, if you like this video and you learned anything, smash that like button. Also, hit that subscribe button so we can see more of each other. You can tell I've been talking way too long. I'll see you in the next video.